For our first feature, we are in one of Baton Rouge's trendiest neighborhoods, Mid-City. It is a cultural hub in the heart of the city. You'll stumble upon a bunch of diverse businesses that run the gamut, from art galleries to music venues to antique shops and unique eateries. You can even find some of them here in the Electric Depot. The vibe is, of course, electric, and the opportunities for fun are endless. You can honestly plan an entire day in this area. Now that you know a little bit more, let's go check it out. All right, everyone, for our first feature, we are having dessert. First, I'm here at Sweet Society, which is an Asian-inspired dessert shop right here in the Electric Depot. They have so many things to offer, like this right here, which Catherine made me. It is a taiyaki ice cream. Oh, it looks so good. Thank you so much. Look at that. Even the ice cream cone is a fish. I love that so much. Let's try it. Oh, so creamy, so good. And what I also love about this place is that it's so Instagrammable. There's a swing you can swing on. There are snacks you can pick up and lucky cats as well. I'm telling you all, that ube and milk flavored ice cream I just had, absolutely delicious. And if you're looking for something to drink, look no further than this lemonade right here. This is a cosmic strawberry lemonade, fresh strawberries, fresh lemonade, and butterfly tea, which makes it purple. They also have delicious teas as well. This is a fresh fruit tea. And check this out right here. This is a Korean shaved ice made with milk called bingsu. Ooh, I cannot wait to try this. Let's see. So fresh and delicious, everyone. Again, the name of the place is called Sweet Society, and we're actually going to stay right here in the Electric Depot to feature another spot. Let's go. Almost got them all. As you all can see, our next spot has bowling in the wonderful place, but there are a lot of other things to do here at Red Stick Social. And joining now to tell me all about everything they have to offer is one of the partners here. Please help me welcome Mr. Robert Lay. Hello.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having us in here. People don't know this, but I was on my high school bowling team, so I love that you all offer bowling. First, I want to talk about that. Tell me all about you all's bowling opportunities.
Sure. So we have 10 lanes here at Red Stick Social. We've got 35,000 square feet across 5 different levels. So we do live music, private events, bowling, food and beverage. We've got an outdoor live music component as well for COVID. So this is just part of the experience, as we're part of an entertainment destination. So if you want to come bowl when we're open just with a family and kids, you're more than welcome to. And if you want to reserve the lanes for a private event, that's what you can do. It's kind of a little bit of everything.
And obviously I love the name Red Stick, Baton Rouge. I see
real
what
creative,
you did
real
there.
creative.
Real creative. And you heard that, 5 levels in here. And I want to talk a little bit more about your live music. I love that you all have an outdoor stage as well,
We do.
but you also have an indoor stage.
That's right. So if in the world of COVID and the new normal, the preference and the priority for us is to do live music outside as best we can, just out of an abundance of precaution, right? And it's a great experience too outside. But if the weather doesn't permit and we do need to bring it down inside, we've got a massive venue here, 50-foot ceilings in there. We can bring you inside. We can't accommodate 500 or 1,000 people. We can probably put a couple hundred people in here, but it's a safe environment. It's a great environment to listen to music, and the show will go on. So gives us some options if we need it.
For sure. Speaking of shows, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday
That's
they
right.
have live music. So many different opportunities here at Red Stick Social. Robert, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Can you bowl a strike?
I can try. I'll try to pick up your spare.
I love it. There you go. All right, everyone, from Red Stick Social to now Red Stick Spice Company. When you come to Baton Rouge, not only can you eat, but you can also learn how to cook something that you made. It's gonna be so awesome, and you can do that right here at Red Stick Spice Company. And joining me now for a little cooking class is the owner. Please help me welcome Miss Ann Milnick. How are you?
I'm wonderful. This is so much fun. I'm so excited y'all are here.
I am so excited, ladies and gentlemen. We are making a curry, but South Louisiana style. I can see you already got started. Please tell me, what did you put in here and what do I need to add?
Okay, we are making a crawfish boil curry. So all the things we love about a crawfish boil in a curry. So what's going already is our onion and celery in some olive oil. And that is really softened and browned. And so I need you to move kind of quick. I need those tomatoes in. So these are canned diced tomatoes, a great pantry staple, all of it, all of it. Let's do a good 4 ladles of that stock where I took my corn cobs. You simmer corn in the water and you make a really rich stock. So you always want to do that. Yes. Corn and potatoes ready to go in. I've got those potatoes diced up.
This is just one of the wonderful dishes you cook at your cooking classes. What are some of the other types of classes you offer, and what do we cook?
So we do lots of traditional Cajun Creole classes. 2 tablespoons of curry powder. Let's get that in there.
Which you can get here at Ritz. I love it.
Yes,
at Ritz
and that's not one of our spicy ones, but you could always do that if you wanted to. Gosh, we teach knife skills classes, traditional Cajun Creole classes. We have a Greek class that's incredibly popular. And then I love that I'm bringing in medical and health experts to come and teach alongside me. But you're gonna walk away with your noggin.
Come on.
Filled.
Noggin filled, belly full.
Yep.
I love it so much.
All right. We need the cream in, we need the crawfish in, and we might loosen it up a little bit with some more stock. And let's talk about how beautiful that is.
It's looking delicious. It smells even better. And like I said, we use one of the cool spices here at Red Stick Spice, but you have so many different things you offer here because it's a market as well.
Right. So we're a little specialty grocery store, so lots of gourmet items, all your single ingredient spices. So if you want to blend your own curry powder, we got you covered. We got you covered with all those single ingredient spices.
This curry might be my new thing. I cannot wait to try it. I'm gonna let you continue stirring it, everyone, because I want to tell people more about where you can find more information about Red Stick Spice Company. You're seeing all the information on your screen. Remember, Red Stick Spice Company is on Jefferson Highway right here in Baton Rouge. And remember, earlier we visited 2 other places. Those businesses were Sweet Society and Red Stick Social. They are in the Electric Depot on Government Street. Oh my goodness, everyone. I'm gonna go try this during the commercial break, but don't go anywhere because we have a lot coming up after all of this food. We're gonna need a way to burn off all these calories. Well, guess what? If extreme sports is your thing, like skateboarding, biking, and rock climbing, our next stop is for you. We're getting active outdoors when our one-tank trip to Baton Rouge continues after this break. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're exploring our state's capital city for our next one-tank trip. When you visit here, you definitely want to get some fresh air. And as you can see, there are abundance of beautiful things you can do outdoors here in Baton Rouge. And joining me now to tell me more about all the fun things we can do is the big boss, the superintendent for BREC, Mr. Corey Wilson. Hello, my good sir.
Good morning. How you doing?
I am doing good. I am so excited to learn more about all the great things you all are doing here at BREC. First, let's talk about one thing that I think people really need to come and see when they come out to Baton Rouge, this botanical garden. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so this is our botanical garden at Independence Community Park. This is one of 12 community parks we have around the parish, and each community park is different. And so this community park, Botanic Garden, is featured. It's actually, we have different societies that take care of it. We have the Rose Society and the Tulip Society. We have volunteers who come out and help. Our park operation teams does a great job of taking care of this, but we have weddings that are out here, all sorts of celebrations. We have a pavilion that's available for rental. But yeah, you can just come out here. It's free to the public.
And just enjoy.
And enjoy it. Yes.
I love that so much. Now again, there are so many things you can do. I want to talk about your extreme sports park. Yes. Tell me a little bit about the sports we can actually participate in when we head out there.
Yeah, so we have an extreme sports park at Perkins Road Community Park, another one of our 13 community parks actually. And so at Perkins we have the extreme sports, and so we have a velodrome, which you can ride your bike around. We have a skate bowl where we have skaters, skateboarders out there all the time. There's a rock climbing wall that's out there. We have BMX riding. We have a fishing lake out there. We have all sorts of things for people of all ages to do, but extreme sports is what's primarily featured at Perkins Community Park.
So fun, and it's also outdoors as well. You all have so many other things that you all feature as well: mountain bike trails, nature trails. You have a Bluebonnet Swamp Nature Center, 6 golf courses, my goodness, and a zoo as well?
Yeah, we have a lot of what we refer to as special facilities. In addition to just 150 neighborhood parks tucked in all different subdivisions around the parish, we have 12 community parks, as I mentioned, and then we have dozens of special facilities like the swamp. We have a swamp right in the middle of the city where you can walk around. We have a horse park. We have 6 golf courses. We have golf courses Santa Maria, which is on the Audubon Trail, which is actually our premier golf course. We have smaller 9-hole golf courses.
Okay, so if we're not Tiger Woodsing it all the time, we know it is hot here in South Louisiana. Another thing they have here that people can experience is a water park. Everyone, as you can see, I'm dressed for it because I'm about to go get in it. Let's go check out this beautiful water park. All right, everyone, I have moved across the street from the Botanical Garden because, like I said, I am ready to cool off. It is a hot day, and a great way to cool off here in Baton Rouge is coming to Liberty Lagoon Water Park. Joining me now to tell me all about the great stuff they have to offer here is Mr. Daniel Berg, the aquatics manager. Good morning, my good sir.
Good morning, Mr. Malik.
I am so excited to be here. I am already ready to jump in this water right here, but before I go and enjoy everything, please tell me about some of the things you all offer here, like your first of its kind in the state of Louisiana Shockwave. What is it?
Yeah, so it's also called the Flow Rider. It's a surfing simulator for stand-up boards and for body boards, which is really cool. It gives you a good point to actually get out and to try something new that you haven't tried before.
Love it so much. And again, this is not something you necessarily learn how to do the first time you're going on it, right?
I mean, you'll see that today. I know you're going to be trying it, so that's going to be a great point.
As you can see on your screen right there, I am trying it. So much fun. But also you have a lot of other things you can try here. I see you have many different water slides. Tell me a little bit about those.
So if you're over 48 inches, we do have 5 water slides available for you. We have the purple and yellow, which is off to our right. We have the blue and green thrill slides, which are drop slides. And then we have the bowl slide, which basically just drops you into an 8-foot pool of water.
Wow. And that's the deepest it goes because a lot of other water is what, just over 3 feet?
Yeah, it's 3'6" through the rest of the park, just because this is a family park. So we want everybody to make sure they have fun here.
Love that. And if you don't even feel like really getting and swimming or riding a wave, you all have a lazy river as well?
You know, that's my favorite attraction. I just like to sit in my inner tube and just relax. Yeah. It is a perfect time. You want the kids to play and you can relax.
You all offer events here as well. You all have an event coming up in September. Tell me about it.
So we do have private rentals and we do have special events that we offer. Our next special event is actually a dog pool hot tea. So we have dogs that can come into the pool. We do make sure the pool is clean next to usage. But yeah, it's a great time. You can bring your pet out here, your canine, whatever you want to do, and have a little bit of fun in the water with them.
Love it. And what's the date on that?
That's going to be September 18th.
Write that down, everyone. Love that so much. Look, Daniel, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm ready to go enjoy it even more. But for more information about all the things they have here at BREC, head over to their website, brec.org, or give a call to 225-272-9200. And for a list of all their events, make sure you follow them on social media at BREC Parks. Now look, as you all can see, Baton Rouge has grown so much over the past decade, and coming up after the break, we'll take a tour of its blossoming restaurant scene. More food. You heard me. Stay right there, everyone. You're watching Great Day, Louisiana. Welcome back, everyone. Look, it is no secret. Here in South Louisiana, we love to eat. And over the past couple of years, Baton Rouge has really transformed itself into a place for food lovers. Today, I'm going to show you a couple of places you may want to check out when you come here. First up, let's check out Cafe Mimi to see what they have to offer. All right, I've made it inside, everyone, and joining me now is the co-owner of Cafe Mimi, Miss Julie Carlson. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am starving, and the food smells so good. I am so excited to learn more about Cafe Mimi. Please, let's start with what the inspiration behind this restaurant is.
The inspiration, Cafe Mimi, our name, this is a tribute to my late niece. She passed away in 2017 at 12 years old. A month before, we bought the business.
Wow, and you made a business in honor of her, which I think is awesome.
Yes.
And you are celebrating her through your food, which smells so good. I love that you all are merging Vietnamese and Cajun food together, as we can see right here. First, I want to start with one of your most popular dishes. This is your shaken beef. Tell me all about it.
So it is a very tender cut of filet. This is actually our most popular dish in the restaurant. It is cubed and seared with onions and bell peppers in our special sauce, and we serve it with your choice of white and fried or fried rice.
As you can see, white rice is what they have right here, but I love fried rice as well. This is delicious. The sauce is off the chain. Let me say, something that is pho me is this right here. Tell me about your pho.
This is the classic Vietnamese noodle soup. It's cooked low and slow, and that is our beef noodle soup. It's thinly sliced beef and brisket in a piping hot bowl of broth.
With the green onions, there's a little sweetness in here too.
Yes, sir.
I love it. And how long does it take you to make something like this?
Like I said, we cook it low and slow to infuse all the flavors, all the spices, so we cook it overnight.
Absolutely delicious. I love a good pho, everyone, and it's nice and flavorful, which I love. Now, this is something I know all about. This is a po' boy, but again, you all are merging Vietnamese and American Cajun cuisine, rather. Tell me all about this right here.
So this is your classic Cajun po' boy, where it meets Vietnamese banh mi, which is a Vietnamese po' boy.
Delicious. And look at how big the shrimp is right here. Do you only offer shrimp?
We do shrimp. We can have it fried or grilled, and then we also offer grilled pork, which is a common thing with Vietnamese po' boys.
I love that. And you all are open for lunch, but you serve breakfast as well?
Yes, we have breakfast and lunch Monday through Fridays, and we're famous downtown for our biscuits.
So good, delicious. Look, thank you so much for joining us, Julie. Located right here in downtown, a fabulous place to come check out. Let's go ahead and check out our next stop on our food excursion. All right, everyone, for our next feature, as you can see, we are taking it outside because we are checking out Solu Patio Restaurant and Bar. And joining me now to tell me all about the delicious meals they offer is Mr. Peter Sclafani. He is one of the partners. Hello, my good sir.
Great, how are you? We're so glad to have you.
I am so excited.
Welcome
Look
to
at all
Solu.
the drinks. I know, and that's actually my first question I want to ask you. Tell me about the name Solu, and more importantly, this location is beautiful. We're outside right now. Why did you pick this location?
So this location was offered to us and I fell in love with it right away, mainly because of the beautiful oak trees. I mean, you can't buy this view anywhere. It just has to occur naturally. And so we were here and we wanted the design of the restaurant, even inside and outside, to all feel like you were eating outside in Louisiana in the shade of oak trees.
I love it. And what I love is that you offer obviously outdoor seating, but you have indoor seating as well. And of course, the name Solu stands for South Louisiana. And you see that all throughout the dishes you feature. First, let's start with this appetizer because it keeps looking at me. Tell me what this is right here.
So what we love at Solu is to have Louisiana-inspired comfort food. So what do people love to eat in Louisiana but fried shrimp?
Hello.
So all we did was we just changed fried shrimp to make them more fun. So one, we put them on a stick, and then we dipped them in some corn dog batter. So corn dog batter is just like getting corn fried shrimp regularly, except we add a little baking powder to it and some sugar, and so we have a little spicy mustard sauce.
Delicious. I am feeling a little bit of a funnel cake vibe from this. I love the salty and the sweet. Now, after we have an appetizer, let's talk about this entree because you all have interactive dishes here.
Sure.
Tell me about what's in the bag right here.
So this is, we just call this fish in a bag, but it's so great. It's a very healthy dish. It's red fish that we bake in parchment paper, and it's got some marinated tomatoes and vegetables. And it'll come to your table just like this in a bag.
Okay.
And I just tell people, just rip it open like that. And you get this wonderful aroma when you open it up.
Oh, I can smell it from
But
here.
you see it's got the tomatoes and squash, zucchini, mushrooms, onions, and this wonderful red fish, and it's just so amazing.
And is that a mock shoe on
And
the
this is a
side?
little corn mock shoe on the side. So it's great. And it's just fun that, you know, you come to the table and you get to open it up like a Christmas present every day.
So delicious. And
But if
as you can see, we have to have a cocktail, everyone. Here's some of your featured ones right here. This is a Strawberry Hill, a Bourbon Freeze, and a Spa Day, which is definitely calling my name. But tell me about the tableside s'mores, because people can also have fun with that as well.
Absolutely. We love comfort food here, and what's more comforting than eating s'mores? But you know, we have to make it kind of chefy, if you will. So we make our own marshmallows, we make our own graham crackers, and we melt the chocolate on it. Then we bring this to the table and light it, and then all you have to do is grab a marshmallow like this, and now you can toast your own marshmallow. It is so fun. People love this.
So much. And homemade graham crackers too. I love
homemade graham crackers and homemade marshmallows.
So much fun. Chef, look, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Look, we have one more place we want to feature here, everyone. Let's head over to that location. For our last restaurant feature here in Baton Rouge, if you're looking for small plates and of course some delicious cocktails, look no further than Building 5, which is located under an underpass. Joining me now to tell me a little bit more about everything they offer is one of the owners, Mr. Brumby Broussard. Hello, my good sir.
Hello, thank you, thank you.
Oh my God, it smells so good in here, and this display, absolutely fabulous. Let's talk about the stuff here on the table. First of all, you all are known for your grazing boards here at Building 5. Like this one right here.
Yes.
Tell me all about it.
So this is our harvest board. We have 5 different grazing boards on the menu. The harvest board is featured obviously more vegetarian, but you can add proteins to it. We added grilled flat iron steak to this and seared tuna. So you can add proteins to any board. You can kind of mix and match. Each board has 8 to 10 different things on it, so 2 people can come here and each have a board and potentially have 18 to 20 different things in front of them to pick at and share, and your flavor profile is endless.
So cool, and looking at all of this, I am thirsty. As you can tell, they have many different cocktails here. This one right here is one of your most popular. Tell me about this while I sip on it.
That is the basil martini. The friend of ours came up with that in San Diego long ago, and we absolutely love it. My wife's favorite drink, so we had to have it on our menu. So we bribed him to get the recipe, and now we serve it here at Building 5.
I love it.
We also have a mix that you can buy in our market that you can take home and make them yourself.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about your market, because when people come here, you actually walk through the market. You can order this mix, but what are some of the other things you all offer at the market?
Well, a lot of the things we like to have is like some of the sauces. If you like the piri-piri, we usually have some in the market that you can take home. You can grill your own steak or get a rotisserie chicken or whatever and have some of the sauces that you've fallen in love with, hopefully, at Building 5. And so that was the idea, is our tagline is come for lunch, leave with dinner, and come for dinner, leave with lunch.
I love it.
So the idea is you're having dinner and you need a salad to go tomorrow to work, then you can go ahead and grab a salad for tomorrow, and vice versa.
Idea, and again, you all are known for your wonderful dinner boards right here, but as you can see, other small plates. I have the chicken on my plate right here. Tell me about this.
That's a chicken karage. So a lot of these things come from places that meant something to Misty and I in either our travels or where we've lived. And the chicken karage is a little place that was 6 blocks from us in San Diego, had the best chicken karage in the world, and we ended up putting it on our menu, tweaking it and kind of playing with it. They have 2 sauces, a honey sriracha and a Kewpie mayo, and you can mix them together or keep them separate.
Absolutely
super
delicious.
Crunchy fried chicken, it's heaven.
I love it, and I love the name. The reason why it's called Building 5, it's the 5th building on the property.
Yeah, there's 7 buildings on the property, and our landlord's house, which is right behind us, is Building 1.
So cool. I love it so much. It is a great place. Come and check it out. Thank you, Brumby, for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming.
Of course, absolutely amazing, everyone. As you can see, we have eaten so much on this trip, but hey, there's much more to come after the break, everyone. Coming up, the blues in Baton Rouge go hand in hand like a pick and a guitar. After the break, learn more about a special type of blues founded right here in Baton Rouge, coming up when our one-tank trip returns. Don't go anywhere. Blues music itself has a long history here in Baton Rouge, and even though the music has evolved, there's a venue that's home for those original music creators, and that is where I'm standing right now, everyone. Welcome to Henry Turner Jr.'s Listening Room, and joining now to talk all about the connection of blues music and Baton Rouge, and of course, he's also the owner of this listening room. Please help me welcome the fabulous Henry Turner Jr. Good morning, my good sir.
Good morning.
I am so excited to be talking to you. First of all, love the guitar. I heard his sound check. We are in for a treat because he is going to be performing for us in just a little bit. But first, I want to talk a little bit more about that connection of blues music in Baton Rouge. Please tell us how that became something.
Well, blues music is like a total cultural, historical thing in Baton Rouge. We've always had a blues community. And the reason blues became the focal point in Baton Rouge is because, you know, of course, you know, our Lieutenant Governor's office, we have a cultural map of music of the state. And the facts is that New Orleans is known for jazz all over the world, and they're world famous for it. And then, of course, our southwest corridor of Louisiana is about Zydeco, Cajun, that kind of thing. And then when you move over to the north, now you're talking about rock and you know, a whole country thing because it's in kindred with Texas because it's bordering, you know, whatever. So Baton Rouge kind of adapted that whole, you know, theme of being a blues capital of Louisiana.
Which is so awesome. I love that you have a venue where musicians can come and experience that wonderful blues music. I want to talk a little bit more about your listening room. Even though it's named after you, Henry Turner Jr., it's actually dedicated to someone very famous. Tell us all about who it's dedicated to.
Yeah, we dedicated the room to Tabby Thomas. And our reason for that is because he was a motivator and innovator of the blues here in the city, you know, and from the 1950s all the way up until the thousands, you know, he was very instrumental in keeping that whole energy alive. Even when blues music wasn't popular in Baton Rouge, you could go to Tabby's Blues Box and catch some blues and the whole culture and talk about it and be about it and that
so
kind
true.
of thing. Yeah,
and what's so cool is that he's also known as the king of the swamp blues, which is another subculture of the blues music. Explain the swamp blues aspect for me.
Well, you know, the whole swamp thing, you know, around Baton Rouge and Louisiana, you know, has its own cultural vibe to it. And Baton Rouge has a way of expressing the blues that keeps all of the swampy vibe type stuff in it. And, you know, so it adapted that name because when people from Chicago and LA and New York heard that style of blues, it was like, oh, that's kind of swampy. That's how, you know, because, you know, swamp people have their own dialect. They kind of, you know, and people migrate to Baton Rouge from the little outer areas like Houma, Thibodeau, you know, Lafayette, different places. And for instance, Buddy Guy came from Lettsworth, you know, which is near like New Roads and False River and all that stuff. So some of like Ernie Cato, you know, he came from the False River area.
Hey, look, Mr. Turner, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And hey, for all the upcoming shows here at Henry Turner Jr.'s Listening Room, you're seeing the website on your screen. That website is henryslisteningroom.com. You can also give him a call at 225-802-9681. The address is 2733 North Street, right here in Baton Rouge. Now, as we go to break, let's enjoy some blues music. Performing for us right over there, give it up for Henry Turner Jr. singing the song, the Baton Rouge theme song.
Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, yeah. It is the capital city that nobody can refuse. Now here's my favorite verse, y'all. We're like a teenage city, we're almost grown. If you visit one time, you're gonna make this your home. Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, you will love us, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, y'all. It is the capital city that nobody can refuse. Everybody say Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, y'all. Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge. It is the capital city that nobody can refuse. Oh yes, say Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, y'all. Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge. It is the capital city that nobody can refuse.
If you love to discover fun facts about a city, going to a museum is a great way to start. And what's cool is that Baton Rouge is home to several interactive museums where you can learn about its 300+ year history. And guess what, everyone? The capital city is excited to host 2 major traveling exhibits, one of them coming right here to the Capitol Park Museum. And joining me now to tell me all about the exhibit is the Museum Division Director, Rodnina Hart. Welcome!
Yes, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you guys are here.
I am so excited. Please tell me all about this because it is here now.
It is. We are just so incredibly happy to host the Negro Motorist Green Book. It's an exhibition that was put together by the Smithsonian and with help from Ken Dacey-Taylor, who's the subject expert. Also, the exhibition has the nationwide sponsor of Exxon.
Amazing.
Yes. So the Negro Motorist Green Book was a traveler's guide for people of color, specifically Black people, so that they could know which areas of the United States were safe for travel. So it warned them about sundown cities. It talked about where they could get gas, where they could stay.
Be safe.
And just how to have their best trip. Because we know after the Great Migration, people still came home for the summers. Those family connections continued.
And when people are looking through this exhibit, again, it's here now at the Capitol Park Museum.
Yes.
What types of things will we be able to look at?
Well, you look at the material culture, the history of things that people actually interacted with. So Dookie Chase is one of the restaurants that's highlighted, the Dewdrop Inn, a few places in the South, but it really talks about a nationwide experience.
So cool, and the good news, everyone, like I said, it is here until November 14th, but there's another major exhibit also coming to Baton Rouge. Let's go talk about the Michelangelo exhibit.
Absolutely.
All right, and Rodnina, the next exhibit we're talking about is actually going to the Raising Cane's River Center downtown.
Yeah.
What types of things will we be seeing at the Michelangelo A Different View exhibit?
Well, it's a beautiful and interesting projection exhibition. So it's something that is so new media and so interesting, and taking something that's historic and beautiful gives you a sense of place and understanding. And so we're going to see the Sistine Chapel at the River Center.
So cool.
Right here in Baton Rouge.
I love that.
It's something that a lot of people have never had the opportunity to go to Italy and actually see it. So, so to actually be able to interact with that space on that scale is going to be a beautiful thing.
It's going to be great. I cannot wait to see it. Rodnina, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
This was wonderful.
It was. You're wonderful. And don't forget, everyone, the Michelangelo A Different View exhibit starts September 1st through the 30th, and it's going to be at the Raising Cane's River Center downtown. And also, the Negro Motorist Green Book exhibit will be on display right here at the Capitol Park Museum from now until November 14th. And here's an important note, everyone. This will be the only museum in Louisiana to have this exhibit, so come on out. For more details about either exhibit, go to visitbatonrouge.com. Now, besides those two exhibits, I'm here at the Capitol Park Museum because there is no shortage of events here in the Baton Rouge area. Check this out. During the month of September, there's actually a festival dedicated to the water and its importance to life and our economy. It's appropriately named the Ebb and Flow Festival. It's so cool. It showcases the region's unique arts and cultural landscape in an effort to understand all things that ebb and flow. For more information on all of those events, go to the website ebbandflowbr.org. Now, staying in the month of October and leading into November, you can experience the 55th Annual Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. It's happening from October 28th to November 7th, and it'll be at the Airline Highway Park and Fairgrounds. For all of the daily attractions, entertainment, and fair food, log on to gbrsf.com. Now look, everyone, as you can see, there is so much to do here in Baton Rouge, and whether you're looking for a planned event or a night of spontaneous fun, Baton Rouge's 3rd Street is known for their entertainment and nightlife. We'll take you on a ride there when we come back. This stretch of downtown Baton Rouge is called 3rd Street. Here, you can grab a bite to eat or hop from bar to bar. It's a great idea for date night or a night out with friends. Let's go learn more details from Mr. Casey Tate, the Development Project Director with Downtown Development District.
Well, 3rd Street in downtown Baton Rouge it's in the center of our arts and entertainment district. It's full of nightlife and restaurants, but it's also known as one of the most diverse restaurants in the city, diverse development-wise. We have grocery stores, we have people living on 3rd Street, we have hotels, and so it's a true, it shows Baton Rouge at its best. We want to grab a drink, we have a great nightlife starting in the evenings, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, and you know, we have great brunch spots, lunch spots. If you want to do a staycation and stay on a hotel on 3rd Street, this is kind of the things you can do on a weekend, family-wise. We have great drinking establishments, Happy's Irish Pub, Bengal Tap Room, Squeaky's, Blend Tap Room, the River Room. So a lot of places you can wet your whistle. Center of the Arts and Entertainment District, we have multiple museums from the USS Kidd, Louisiana Arts and Science Museum, the LSU Museum of Art. We have the Capitol Park Museum. So all of these have great activities for kids and adults, and just walking along the Mississippi River is a great event for the family as well.
Now, you can obviously walk down 3rd Street, but if you're looking for another option to explore not only 3rd Street, but downtown Baton Rouge as a whole, how about taking a glow-in-the-dark bike ride? And guess what? If you're looking for an option, look no further than Go Ride. Joining me now to tell me more about the tours he offers is Mr. Chuck Daniel, the owner and CEO of Go Ride. Hello, my good sir.
What's going on, brother?
I am so excited. Can you see these bikes are lighting up? It's about to be a great time. But before we get started riding around 3rd Street and downtown Baton Rouge, tell me a little bit more about Go Ride. What type of tours do you all do down here?
So we do 1-hour glow-in-the-dark tours. So we try to keep the family environment, keep the family fun going after dark. So instead of going out for drinks, going out to eat, we give a healthy environment of 60-minute tours through downtown.
I love that. And again, it's glow in the dark. When people come here to Go Ride, they pick up a bike, but there's also music being played?
Yeah, so with every rental and every tour spot, you get a glow-in-the-dark bike, glow-in-the-dark accessories, and it's a 60-minute tour led with a bike with music. Just creating the atmosphere and creating an ambiance to really enjoy or appreciate downtown Baton Rouge.
I love that so much. And since we're going on a bike ride, I want to ask you, why is a bike ride a good idea when trying to tour 3rd Street and downtown Baton Rouge?
Baton Rouge is often missed, like the beauty of downtown is often missed by zooming by in a car, stuck in traffic. When you're on a bike, you can really hear the birds chirp, you can hear the grasshoppers, you can see the lights, you can pay attention to the Capitol. There's so much ambiance of downtown in Baton Rouge that gets missed that you can really appreciate fully on the bike.
So true, and what I love so much is that we're actually going to be going on a community ride. You do rides every day of the week?
Yes, we are open 7 days a week from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning. So we just want to give an outlet. You never know when someone has a birthday, you never know when the church group comes. We really just enjoy giving that consistent outlet of mental stress relief. That's what it started from for me.
I love it so much. Well, look, after all the food I've been eating today, I'm ready to burn off some of these calories. I'm going to put on some glow sticks because you all offer those as well. And we're going to get the ride started with some other people. I'm so excited. Lead the way, my good sir. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a good time. Chuck, I am already sweating, and let me just tell you, I love this because I'm curious. Is this more of something to do for fun or something we can do for exercise?
The great thing about this is both. It's a fun exercise outside with family, no technology, just the outdoors at its bare essence.
It is so true, and I love that it's at night, so it's not too hot. The sun is down, and you're really having a good time. And I heard Aretha Franklin, I heard Jennifer Hudson, a whole lot of great music out here. Chuck, I've had a great time. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And hey, for more information about Go Ride, you can head over to their website, GoRideBikes.com, or call 225-522-2452. They are located in Republic Parking System at 521 North 3rd Street, number A, right here in downtown Baton Rouge. Now, look, I hope you all enjoyed our wonderful one-tank trip to Baton Rouge this morning. I want to send a special shout-out to Visit Baton Rouge for helping us with all of the things we did throughout the show. We hope you all will come out and visit Baton Rouge because, as you can see, it is a great area full of a lot of great stuff. Of course, we'll be back here tomorrow with a brand new episode in New Orleans. But until then, I'm Malik Mingo with the wonderful Chuck here. We're about to go join the tour. Make it a great day, Louisiana. And, of course, happy traveling. Chuck, lead the way. Let's go. Woohoo! See y'all later.
Come on, baby. Come go with me. Oh, baby. Come go with me. Where we going to Louisiana? 'Cause that's where we ought to be. Say, baby, come go with me. Come on, baby, come go with me, yeah. Say, we going to Louisiana, where we ought to be. Now you know, girl.